Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of the Séance at Blake Manor. I'm hydrated. After all that reading in the last episode, I definitely needed it. And before I go and talk to a couple people in the last 8 minutes I have before the ball starts, I mean, theoretically, it's something else I could do. Let me go into this room and try. The thing is, I'm still a little. No, that pattern is killing me. Because I haven't found it yet. And so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. So I'm trying to... Okay, it seems like I have two directions with this. I can go here and here. Okay, that can go diagonally here. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out what that's supposed to look like. So we have this, right? Okay, that isn't going upwards. Okay. Okay, so this goes here, here. Is it not going down? Okay, so we have this. Oh no. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what all the lines are here. That connects here, okay. Here, here, and here. Okay, that one goes diagonally here. And down here. that diagonal. Like, I'm thinking that this cannot be only weird diagonal we have here, right? Okay, with this one as well. Okay. Damn, I thought starting in the center might be a good idea. Like, I wonder if this is possible to unlock without having seen the finished pattern. And how much... I mean, probably it doesn't make sense to do this without having seen the finished pattern, right? So as long as I haven't found it... Alright, then let's go to the bar. And let's try and see if we can finish profiling some people. I will have to ask the right questions for that. Just had a thought. Okay, no. Can investigate that. Like crest of arms. Seems decorative, though oddly appears to have some use. Shield. Jonathan, Walter, Mary. Oh, right, I wanted to go to the bar. Was there an entryway to the kitchen from the east tower? Probably should have checked on that way sooner. Oh! See, the symbol was on artwork just below here. It's just Mia's remaining eye looking downwards. Shame of whatever left who did kill him. Yeah, and I actually noticed that when I passed by the picture and like afterwards. Okay, so this is just an additional hint after just a research on Percival that's supposed to lead me. No, drawing of a vase. You can place the other remains and unite them and put them to rest. Percival damned them to an eternity of torment, and for what? He knew their screams would go unheard. I pray they find peace, the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. How long were they trapped here? How long can a soul linger, and why? I wonder, Aemon. His brother. Our brother. Best not to dwell. No, best not to dwell on it. Oh, and now this is closed. Ah. Another vase drawing. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm collecting all these. I was hoping Mr. Scary would be here, but I'm guessing he's not. Badly in the mood for a game. Okay, cool.
You again?
Yes, me again. Do you believe in the concept of guardian angels? Very much so, and I'll tell you why. I've seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me this cane, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision, my own guardian angel, and I've seen it since. I even know its name, well, sort of. I found allusions to them in dreams, old symbols burned into my mind. Surely the angel put them there. Who else, after all? Just, if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it all sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? That's faith for you. Okay. That's just a timetable. You're meeting with Miss McLeod in the changing room to please sir have some decorum, will you? It was an innocent conversation that you would do well to forget, lest you drag the poor girl's reputation through the mud. Okay. Why can't I ask you about Memento Mori? Do you know anything about the Quinn family having an unusual number of deaths? Ah, so she's the one of those Quinns, is she? I didn't think there were many left to meet. Yeah, I've heard that they bear a curse, and that's supposedly about a century old now. It's done most of them in. I guess to explain her scars. She's very serious for one whose cards are marked. I've been enjoying my final days.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
Okay, it's getting late. I should freshen up for the ball.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look? You clean up well, Declan. I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Deane's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already. I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Deane and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No. I need to see this through.
Would have been interesting if you actually got a choice.
If not for Miss Deane, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. Well, I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Alright, let's stand the night away.
Ah, Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir.
Thanks, Doyle, buddy.
Sorry, Mr. Varney, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir, and some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
What?
Gentlemen, ladies.
Excuse me? Okay, when I heard masked ball, I did not think eyes wide shut kind of masked ball, you get me? That is not a masked ball, this is a fucking cult meeting.
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be trained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned. Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses. To Miss Mantovani, and to knowledge.
Not sure it's a good idea we drink.
Where am I? What was in that drink?
Have I been drugged?
I sincerely hope you have been, because if this is normal for you, boy, you gotta see a doctor, and a good
What
one.
the hell is happening here? Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her. Hey, I know you.
The washerwoman?
Why do you keep doing that?
Wait, you shouldn't do that. That's not normal. What have they given me? Something funny.
This is a new experience.
It's not common, no?
It might be. It is very common. Are you okay?
It's not my first time, but not what I expected here.
Yes, not what I expected.
Okay, so I can't go back, so I have to make a choice.
Where is the exit? I want to leave.
It's no, I've lost it. Sorry.
It'll be okay. Just take a moment and breathe. Remember, this is all transitory.
It feels like forever.
Aye, but at the same time, it's over so fast.
Wonder if it matters where I go here.
Many fine pieces. Tell me, is the entire family collection on display? Somewhere I could see.
No. There are centuries of work here. Some were brought in, and many pieces made here. We do not have space to show it all. I have no artistic bent, but many of my line do. This place has been an inspiration for us all. Much has had to be kept in storage in the basement.
Oh my.
Are you okay, miss?
There are so many spirits here. If these are real, tomorrow's event will be an easy feat.
Who is this standing all alone?
I am glad I am free of my husband. This is already too much. If he were here, I don't know if I would make it through this night.
Okay, that's gotta be Mrs. Darcy, right?
Going to plan, Marquess? I believe so. But really, I'm only providing the space. You will need to check with Miss Mantovani or the staff to be sure.
Of course.
Of course.
What exactly is the plan?
You look gorgeous. No, more than that. Radiant? Words aren't quite.
Okay, that's Omera
They
and
are
Mantovani.
Words are a tool for communication. But they are often, quite often, a poor tool. See? Here are colors we can hear. New shapes. Impossible to recreate flavors. And, of course, we're within touch of the dead. Language was not made for these moments. To fit any of this in a box we could describe would be to lessen it. Just enjoy it, my beautiful seraphim.
Someone's knocked out. I need to stop, can't let them get away. I'm trapped. Help. I failed. I died in the grounds of Blake Manor. Okay, what exactly was I supposed to do? Ah, I was supposed to sprint. I guess. Or at least, now at the latest I'm supposed to sprint.
Declan. Why did you let it happen?
I tried. I...
Long red hair. The Lady Callahan. Who else has long red hair? Or the...
I can't let them get away.
Oh, of course, it's in the maze.
There. Where did they... What on earth? The entity! It towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least. What is... Is that a portal of some kind? It is pointing at the portal. As if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
Don't tell me it's 11 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, my head. What did they give me? Was any of last night real? It was clear I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration. What is wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure. The one that led Miss Deane through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna save everyone this playthrough. At least I highly doubt it. What's this? I went to lunch with Marcus Blake at 1 p.m. in the dining hall. Interesting. Okay, I have some hypotheses. Okay, I descended into the catacombs as I chased a kidnapper through the ballroom's secret doorway.
Culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests.
Okay, according to the masked long red hair, that should be either Mr. O'Finn
They
or Miss
used knowledge of
Callahan.
a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. They lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Deane's trail went cold, where I found the petals and the sigil. And all of this teach me anything useful?
They have knowledge of the grounds.
The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
There are many secrets hidden under the hotel. I should research the basement for more. Yeah, if I could. The manor is haunted by a shadowy figure whose name is... they want to return to...
Here, or is trapped here perhaps, and he wants to return home to Tirnanog through a portal located somewhere on the manor's grounds. Has the seance awoken it, or is it stopping him from leaving? Or are the two events linked at all? And what would all of this have to do with Miss Deane?
Who wore the skull mask? Alright, we start day 3. Very late, unfortunately. I'm not happy about that at all. Okay, timetable.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't. Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful.
Oh, thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Damn. I wanted to talk to the cook. I feel like I'm so fucked. Okay, well, we're gonna make the best of it. I mean, I've saved 5 people. No one in the corridor so far. Okay, just let me try something really quickly. Nah, that doesn't work. It's not gonna be the Blake family symbol. That doesn't work out. Ah!
If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
And what excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs.
Okay, so they're related.
He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you.
Or
the boys,
previous...
I don't think.
Unrelated previous employer.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days with the on the Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon. Mr. Ward, how are you?
Not good. I lost a lot of time. You moved quickly before this event? I'm Mr. Ward. I did. From a previous posting, I worked for a family known her since she was born. She's like a daughter to me. I've always done my best to look after her when others couldn't. The tunnels beneath the house, catacombs really filled with skeletons. No, they can't be. I'd know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed. How could I miss that? The song recently, just kind of plays. It sound familiar to you? Can't say I recognize the tune, but I'm not really a musical sort. Try it on an instrument. Oh, I got about one of the young ladies looking for a suitor here. Have you heard anything about it? If Mr. Ward, I wouldn't say so. Stuff goes on about the guests. The young lady has my best wishes. Brave girl. Okay. I wonder if Miss Deane was personally invited to this event. Miss Madrani was, if I heard right. Can see for Miss Deane. Other friend working for my case, Blake. I can complain to because I don't have many dealings with him. He doesn't like characters. Not surprising, given what happened to his wife and son, tends to stay in the manor grounds. I get the old compliment in the gardens when he sees me working. That's enough dealings for me. I do know Wilhelmina Blake gave her the story, but only secondhand. She went one day in the middle of the night and never told a soul where she was going. You say no one ever saw her again. God knows where she went or what happened to her. Still a collection of her belongings down in the basement. I reckon no one knew what to do with them.
Right, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Can you tell me about this ability of yours, miss? Normally you would joke that I knew you were going to ask that, but since coming here it's cloudy and well, I feel blinded in a way. But I've put the cart before the horse. No, I don't even know what it's still lost yet. Passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have been able to do this a little bit. Just so happens I'm the only one in my family to have it, and I imagine it came very strong. A second sight, it gives a person foreknowledge. Or just knowledge you couldn't possibly know. Get visions, most of the things to come, or I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen the morning of that. Mrs. Nas Nicholas, I'm attending she's morning cameo. Is Mr. Ward for her late husband. Never met him, you know. He died of malaria, and I did try to warn Victoria. I had seen it, you understand. I went too late, of course. And to listen to Victoria would last a miracle, and because of it. That bond, oh, Mr. Ward. It's deep gentleness, deep love. Something I don't know if I'm doing it right, you see. Being there for her and all this. I know I want to try. False visions must show you have managed to keep an air of innocence about you. Thank you, sir. I fear my innocence is nearing its end. Not because of this seance, but through the events I want to begin to suspect that it ties in with my diminishing visions. Is that heather you've pinned in your hair, Miss McLeod? It is. White Scottish heather. It's supposed to be for good luck. Mr. Hunter would braid it into my hair when I was a girl, and it stuck. He worked with my family sister years ago, you see. It's been so good to see him again. Some people think it's improper for us to talk, so of course, but you know. How can you tell? Some things you just need second sight to see, Mr. Ward. Just ask about the time, however, why not? Would Mrs. Lau be your chaperone? She is. I needed someone to watch them staying out of trouble. I admit she's my friend before she's my chaperone, but really, that's all the better for having to keep each other's company so long. She's a darling for accompanying me in the first place. This is much more my sort of event than hers. How would that be, miss? Oh, Victoria isn't much for mysticism. She's more interested in the sciences, but, well, I'm akin to the mystics. So opinion on the grounds again, I thought there might be more of us attending with all the spiritualists in London, but I suppose it seems very far from home for some. Especially those who never left the city. I don't mind. It's just many people who I've never met, and some of them are very interesting, don't you think?
I'll let you be.
Take care, Miss.
Okay, no idea what I should ask her. That would actually be helpful right now, so let me just... I know it's been over an hour. Let me check the grounds for people's position. And if I'm lucky, I can eavesdrop on some people, which shouldn't take time as far as I've noticed. Getting some information. And I really want to cook.
Andiamo, little well. You show me nothing.
Don't go getting worked up about it now, or you won't get anywhere. Scrying is a delicate art.
Alright, they're scrying. And, Miss Callahan is here.
The mind must be relaxed, but focused. Not so easy. At least, not at first.
I am focused. I'm a magician, and a very good one. This should not be hard for me.
None of that. You're better than that, aren't you? Don't let pride cloud your mind. You're focused, perhaps, but on what?
My family, of course. Except... no. When I think of them, I imagine what these people would say of me, leaving them as I did. But what choice did I have? A magician must glitter. Whatever mud she's born in, she must bloom and escape to survive.
You put too much on yourself.
Santo cielo, says she, carrier of woes.
Well, I'd rather carry woes than expectations. Sometimes we just need to put down the load, Carmela.
Oh, I see them. But I forgot how good it feels to see them. It has been so long, and I am so far from home. Ah, cielo. Is that rain? Signor Ward, we meet again.
Your family back home is Monterani? It's a big one. More uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, nephews than you can count. All in one another's pockets, knowing business, having opinions. Laboring on the same farmlands day in and day out with no hope for a better life. I miss them. When I was young, it was total life for me, but now, as I age, I had hoped. I do not mind missing any word. Yes! Okay. Mama is to provide the money. No. What is to... Oh, okay. Is to conduct the séance despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her family.
Miss Montevani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another séance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
Signor Ward. It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Signor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days. But at least this way, my death will have use. The last I've spent on this grand séance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect, but few things are. Signor Ward, I have a favor I must ask of you. Signor Ward, I believe you to be a good man. I will not survive this séance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself, I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this séance through. My family. I left when I was young, when I realized this gift gave me a way out. And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a séance for the Tsar and his mad monk. I could not have asked for more. But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event, it pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room. Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I suspect you already have. When the séance is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount. And let them know I am sorry that I left, but that I love them always.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
Okay, we're immediately teleported here. Yeah, screw it. Chiave del sigillo. Told me to open the magical lock and find her payment. Okay. I put this away for safekeeping. I'll make sure it gets to Miss Mantovani's family. I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Would they go through to Séance if they found out what it would do to Miss Mantovani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. They don't know their complicity. At least Miss Mantovani has chosen to die on her own terms. It's a luxury too few of us can afford it. Miss Mantovani will conduct the séance and die as a result. Miss Mantovani has asked me to ensure her family gets the money so her death is not in vain. Okay, hopefully that we don't get another immediate cutscene. Okay. So, that means now. Late but still. Late's better than never. I'll end the episode here. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I wish you wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and come back next time when I really hope I can find the cook, get in the basement, and save some more people's lives. See you guys.